Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. I'm Mark Goldbridge and this is your latest football transfer news now here on That's Football, and we're talking about the top four of the Premier League today. Huge bid from Liverpool. We'll talk about that. Also, Arsenal have made their striker decision. Man City talking confidently about the Club World Cup and about the 115, and Chelsea going for another striker after Delap. But before we get into all of that, just remember, my club, Manchester United, went to the other side of the world to play two meaningless friendlies for £8 million, whilst every other club is having a week of extra recuperation. Liverpool have just earned £8 million from Real Madrid because they're having him they're getting him in early. So 30th of June was when Trent's contract was up. Real Madrid have apparently paid £8 million to get him on the 1st of June so he can play in the Club World Cup. So Liverpool have literally just earned £8 million while Man United have flown to the side of the world. It gets worse. It's banter. But look, Liverpool are way better than Man United at the moment. We all know that. They're also putting in a huge bid. Have you seen this today? €130 million package for Wirtz is the offer on the table. Now, we believe this includes add-ons, but how do you feel about that, everybody? Is Wirtz a €130 million player? He's good. He's good. I've always thought he was good. If you're telling me he's that good, I'm actually very interested to see what he can do in the Premier League next year, because that's real dough, that is. That's real dough. That's going to make Paul Hollywood off British Bake Off very, very jealous. He likes baking bread, and that's serious dough. So yeah, look, Liverpool are not stupid. They're not, they don't go out chucking stupid money. So they obviously think he's worth it. And it's a major statement for Liverpool. You've just won the Premier League and you're spending that sort of money on players. It's big. It's really, really big. So what are your thoughts on that? Obviously it will include add-ons, etc. But it's still a massive amount of money. Very good player. And I suppose it's a very exciting deal for Liverpool as well. They could be getting a lot of that money back, though. I mean, I think the modern transfer market is somewhat layered, because if they do spend 130 million euros on Wirtz, how much are they going to get back for selling Diaz to Al Nassr in Saudi, which is apparently what's going to happen. So they could get half of that back straight away because of Saudi prices. I mean, look, we've got it going on the United stand at the moment. Apparently Bruno Fernandes is going to leave. He wants to go, and Al Hilal are willing to play whatever Man United want. What are your thoughts on that as non-United fans, maybe? What does that say about Man United? What does that say about the Saudi League? What does that say about Bruno Fernandes? Could be as much as £120 million, thinking it's more like to be £100 million. Massive amounts of money. What does it mean for the future of the Premier League? I don't know. Ronaldo's not there anymore, so they've got to spend again, haven't they? But will we actually ever see the deterioration of European football with players just going for the money there? I think Theo Hernandez is heading there as well. So, yeah, a lot of players heading out to Saudi again this summer. It's another raid, isn't it? Arsenal reports this afternoon that Berta and Arteta are on the same page about the striker, and it will be Benjamin Sesko of RB Leipzig. Does that appeal to you, Arsenal fans? I've got to be honest. Chelsea, according to Portuguese reports, are now in the race for Gyökeres with Juventus. I just think that Arsenal have to get this right. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know the intricacies of Arsenal enough to know that Sesko's the wrong choice or the right choice. He does score goals. He is a little bit young, but he is quite experienced in relation to where he's been. Like, he's not like a learner driver. I would say he is ready to, he's played Champions League football. He's played Bundesliga. Obviously, he was in Austria before that as well. So, look, he's got experience. This is a big step forward for him. Is it a clever move by Arteta to go with someone a little bit younger, just to temper the expectation a little bit, so that there's got to be a little bit of patience with him, and he might exceed that patience, whereas if you bring a Gyökeres in, there's going to be a demand for him to score goals, isn't there? Maybe he just prefers Sesko, I don't know. My honest opinion, and I have to give it, I thought they would go for Gyökeres, and I thought that was the safer bet, but Benjamin Sesko is a good signing, and that's apparently where Arsenal are heading. And we did talk about this on this channel in January, that there was genuine interest in a deal for Sesko in January, which means Arteta likes him. You've got to go with what the manager wants. That obviously leads to Chelsea. Chelsea are looking at another striker. Back to Liverpool, Hugo Ekitike. Chelsea are looking at that as well. But Chelsea apparently also looking at Gyökeres. Delap's there now. They want a second striker. Very clever. You would not want to have Nicholas Jackson and Liam Delap as your strikers next year. I think they do need more of a statement in that, and I think they will try and make a statement with that. Obviously, they've still got the pull of the Club World Cup. I mean, Chelsea can literally say, do you want to come to the Club World Cup? Liam Delap will be going. And they could be heading off as well. I don't know whether Liam Delap is going, because is he not part of the England under-21 squad? So will Liam Delap go to the Club World Cup? Not so sure about that. I'll have to... Answers in the chat. I'm sure he's in the Euros squad for England, the under-21s. So maybe he's not going. I don't know. But I wouldn't put it past Chelsea getting Gyökeres. I really wouldn't. I think they're definitely... if Arsenal have decided no, then I can't see anywhere else that he's going to go. Man United haven't got a bloody chance. Can't even get Liam Delap, no chance. The Manchester City, very interesting actually. Let me just read this because I want to get this right. I saw it on the BBC. So, Club World Cup is the start of a new season for Man City, says their chairman, Al Mubarak. He's very excited about it and sees it as a big tournament where the world will be watching. Not so sure about that, but anyway, obviously talking it up a lot. Asked about the 115, he said, we still don't have a ruling. Once there's a ruling, I'll be able to speak about it. Until then, we've got to be patient and it'll come. And we will talk about it, I promise you, when we have the ruling. This ruling is, it must be frustrating for Man City. It's frustrating for everybody else. It's just, there's going to be such a reaction to that one way or the other. You wonder why we haven't got the ruling, but we've spoken about that many times. Sticking with Man City, I expect Cherki to sign for them. I really, really do, which will make him even more popular with Manchester United fans. But no, I expect Cherki to be signing with them very, very soon. Fabrizio Romano's done the old retweet of a story before about Cherki this afternoon. That tends to mean that Manchester United could well be... Sorry, not Manchester United. Manchester City could well be taking Cherki with them to the Club World Cup. There was talk about Gibbs White, but I think Gibbs White might be staying at Forest now. So, yeah, look, Cherki's an interesting player. He's another, probably a more suitable player for Man City, actually. I think Man City, the Savios, the Dokus, the Grealishes, then, you know, those sort of players Pep seems to, you know, destroy in a sense. But the Fodens, the Bernardo Silvas, the De Bruynes, the Gundowans, the Cherkis, the more technical attacking midfielders do seem to shine in a Pep system of, you know, rotation of the ball, pass, pass, pass. So I think Cherki does suit Man City. And obviously he's a character, so it's another character in the Premier League. So lots to get your thoughts in on there. Is Wirtz worth 130 million euros? Is Bruno going to Saudi a good move when you're going to get, what, 800 grand a week or something like that? Why would Amrim still not want that deal to happen as well when you could get so much money for him? I don't get my head around that one. He didn't even buy Bruno. Arsenal homing in on Sesko, opening the door to Chelsea for Gyökeres, and Man City, of course, bigging up the Club World Cup, start of a new season. Did it ever end? And they're going for Cherki as well. Get your comments in. Let me know your thoughts. Smash a like on the video. I'll speak to you on the next one.